Hello everyone, how's it going? BigLT here. Welcome back to another food review. And we are doing stuffed puff salted caramel filled marshmallows. I actually bought these and then I was like, shoot, did I do these already? Because I know I've done a few stuffed marshmallow stuff. I double checked my videos. I did not. So here we are, we're doing it. Also, I'm no longer sick. Heck yeah. The caramel. The caramel. Oh, it smells good. Smells very, very good. I love caramel. I love caramel milk. That's because I use the Hershey syrup for that. You can see it actually punctured a hole in it already. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, so a little bit of caramel syrup in there. Not a lot. Is that a bad thing? Not really. I think it's alright. I'm going to do one more. But this time, instead of like putting the whole thing in my mouth, I'm just going to maybe do a 2-biter. So I'll bite it in half and then bite the rest later. So you guys can see the inside and see what it looks like. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so here's the thing. I would imagine these are for making s'mores. The problem is, it's freaking the middle of winter. Snow on the ground. I don't think it's safe to go camping. Unless, well, I know there's camping trails. I don't know if those things actually have like central heating or not when you go camping. I've been in one. But again, that was in the middle of the summer. So I don't think central heating or air conditioning was ever an issue at the time, considering we would be in it when we go to bed, wake up in the morning before the sun was even so hot that it would actually overheat the inside of the thing. I don't know. Like I said, it's been years. I was probably in high school when I last did that. My point is, currently right now it's January at the time I'm recording this, so it's not a good idea to go outside, start a little bonfire or campfire in the snow when you can't find sticks laying around. Make yourself a fire and make s'mores. I'm just saying. I don't think it'd be freezing. It'd be freezing. It's not that cold right now, but where I live right now, tonight into tomorrow, we're supposed to get rain and possibly snow. So, again, not a good idea to go outside and camp or build a campfire and make s'mores. And just so anybody's aware, well, wouldn't you do that inside too? Sure, if you have gas, but I wouldn't even recommend that. You know, especially here, it's an apartment complex. Then again, we got electric, not gas. When I first lived here, yes, we had gas, but then they replaced it with electric. So we don't have gas stoves anymore. We have electric, and that is probably because they're trying to be a little more safety with the with fire. Though I've heard stories already in this place that some people have actually either burned their food and caused the fire alarms to go off, or actually had started a house fire. The house fire one was on the other side, but thankfully not here. But I had a neighbor, two units from me, had oil in a pan. he apparently was on the phone and the oil was burning, it was smoking, and caused the fire alarms to go off. I know because mine went off. Anyway, you guys are probably wondering, like, hey, you gonna read the ingredients? Well, not this time because apparently I opened it up upside down. I'll skip it this time. Anyway, rating, and we'll sign off. So those, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. If there was probably a bit more care, heck, you know what? During the fall, you know those caramels you get in a little plastic or whatever. I would have been fine with that stuffed in the marshmallow. Maybe that would have been better. Probably just me. But these ones are like syrup. So, is that a bad thing? Not really. But I probably would have went with something like caramel flavored marshmallow stuffed with the marshmallow, or inside the actual vanilla marshmallow. Something along those lines, maybe. I don't think the syrup thing would work fully. It's all right here. It's just, I want something like, how can I say this? I guess what I'm saying is, like, stuff it, yes, but actually make it something like not syrupy, but also kind of like a marshmallow, something like that. That's the best I can say. I'm trying to think of something in my head that says, you got an example that you can set? I can't think of anything. I'm sorry, but there's probably something out there that's like that. I'm sure people have stuffed things before, like meats. People have stuffed meat with like stuff. I don't know what it is. I wouldn't say it's a rub. It's some kind of like stuffing thing. Not exactly. I'm not thinking like, oh, Thanksgiving because turkeys and stuffing. And that stuff is bad. I'm going to tell you that right now. Never stuff a bird with stuffing. Harbors bacteria. Dressing, stovetop dressing or whatever, stuffing, that's fine. That's the best you're going to get. I just say, if you're going to stuff the bird, stuff it with something like cinnamon or apples or something. Might as well add aromatics to the bird and not freaking bacteria. I'm not saying you don't have to have stuffing. Just do it on the stove. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching this food review. I've been BigLT, and I'll see you guys next time for another food review. You have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.